Welcome back. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here today. Look, if you're someone who likes to cut straight through the noise and get to the good stuff, you are in exactly the right place. Today's explainer is a pragmatic, step-by-step playbook on how to realistically launch an AI side hustle. And the best part, we're doing it with zero upfront dollars. We're going to strip away all that crazy internet hype, look at what the data actually tells us, and build a crystal clear roadmap for your first online income stream. Okay, let's dive right into this because we've got to talk about the elephant in the room. If you spend literally any time online, you've seen the claims. The promise of this secret prompt or a magic money button where you do absolutely nothing and an AI tool just randomly deposits $500 into your bank account while you sleep. So, does that magic money button actually exist? Well, the short answer is no. Our sources are incredibly clear on this. There is no legitimate method that guarantees you'll make hundreds of dollars tomorrow just by pressing enter. Listen, to actually pull this off, we need to ground ourselves in one absolute core truth. AI itself is not the business. AI is just the tool. The actual business, that comes from solving a problem that somebody genuinely cares about. Think of it kind of like a camera. A fancy camera doesn't automatically build a photography business. The person using it to take beautiful photos does. The real opportunity here lies in combining AI with a useful skill, finding a specific audience, and solving a real-world problem. So, here is our no-nonsense agenda for today. 1. The AI money myth. 2. Sell results, not AI. 3. Top AI service hustles. 4. Building scalable AI assets. 5. Landing your first client. And 6. The 30-day launch plan. Let's jump straight into section 1, the AI money myth. So AI is leverage, not a magic money printer. I really want you to think about what that actually means. It's not going to magically do the work for you, but man, does it give you leverage. It drastically reduces the time it takes to do certain things. It helps you research ideas faster, draft outlines quicker, organize messy data in seconds. But most importantly, it helps a solo beginner actually compete with established businesses. You still need to put in the effort, and you definitely still need human judgment, but AI just makes you vastly more efficient. Moving right along to section 2, sell results, not AI. And this brilliantly illustrates the mindset shift you really have to make. Check out the bad offer here. I use AI to make thumbnails. Look, clients do not care what tools you use. They aren't paying for your monthly AI subscription. Now look at the good offer. I design YouTube thumbnails for personal finance channels. See the difference? You are selling a specific, valuable outcome to a specific customer. You're selling the result. AI just helps you deliver that result faster, but the customer, they're buying the final product. And when you start focusing on results, you're chasing one very specific, monumental milestone: $100. Now, you might be wondering, why are we focusing on just $100 instead of 10 grand? Because making your first $100 is your ultimate proof of concept. It literally proves that someone out there values your solution enough to hand over their hard-earned money. It's a total game changer. Once you figure out how to make that first 100 by solving a real problem, you can just optimize, scale, and repeat the whole process. Which brings us to section 3, top AI service hustles. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how these hustle ideas map straight to the skills you probably already have. There's no single perfect side hustle out there, there's only the best one for you. If you're a natural creative, you can dive into video editing or visual design, using AI to, say, find viral clips or brainstorm concepts. If you're super organized, you might thrive as a virtual assistant, using AI to summarize huge chunks of data. And if you're a communicator, tackling writing and social media by drafting hooks and content calendars is a perfect fit. Just figure out where you naturally land on this matrix. Let's rapid fire through some real-world examples here. You could approach a creator and offer to chop one of their long podcasts into 5 vertical shorts, or offer a local restaurant a full 30-day social media content calendar. How about helping a busy consultant? You could take their chaotic meeting notes and transform them into a gorgeous presentation. Format resumes for job seekers. Compile incredibly deep competitor research for small businesses. The options are literally endless. For all of these, the AI is doing the heavy lifting, sure. But remember, you are the one providing the human judgment, the fact-checking, and that final polish. Okay, section 4, building scalable AI assets. So what happens when you want to stop trading your time for money? You build scalable assets. An active service means you're working one-on-one with a customer. It's great for fast cash, but your time is entirely capped. A scalable asset, on the other hand, means you create something once, like a digital product, and you can potentially sell it hundreds or even thousands of times. It takes way longer to build up front, but the ceiling for growth is infinitely higher. So, what exactly are these scalable assets? Well, we're talking digital products. Think specialized Notion trackers, daily planners, or checklists where AI helps you structure the content. Then there's affiliate marketing, where you write up comparisons and tutorials for different tools. And of course, faceless YouTube channels using AI to research scripts and generate professional voiceovers. But hear me loud and clear on this. Passive income does absolutely not mean zero effort. Actually, scratch that. It takes a massive amount of effort. Creating the thing is only half the battle. Marketing and distribution are where the real work happens.
All right, moving to section 5, landing your first client.
Let's move to and see how this builds a completely foolproof client acquisition loop. Step 1, identify a very specific problem for a very specific customer. Step 2, and please do not skip this, create 3 sample projects. Seriously, don't wait for someone to hire you before you start practicing. Make samples right now to prove you can do the work. Step 3, send personalized outreach. And step 4, deliver the result and ask for feedback. Let's zoom in on that outreach step for a second. Please, whatever you do, do not send that message on the left. Hello, sir, I am an AI expert. Yeah, that reads exactly like a scam and it's going to be instantly ignored. Instead, look at the personalized approach on the right. I noticed you publish long videos but lack shorts. Here's a sample clip I made for you. Boom! That is incredibly effective. It shows you've actually researched them, it pinpoints a gap in their strategy, and you literally proved you can do the job by giving them a free sample up front. It is so hard to ignore someone who leads with value like that.
Okay, bringing it all home with our grand finale, section 6, the 30-day launch plan.
So the crucial point is how you pace yourself over this next month. If you look at this timeline, days 1 to 3 are just for deciding. Pick one skill, one customer. Don't overcomplicate it by trying to do 5 things at once. Days 4 to 7, put your head down, learn the tools, and build those 3 undeniable sample projects. By days 15 to 21, you're in the trenches sending out personalized outreach every single day. And by day 30, look, you're not going to be counting millions on a yacht. You are doing the grounded work of collecting market feedback, analyzing what hit, and tightening up your offer. The absolute goal of these 30 days is market validation, not getting rich overnight. Which brings us to our final slide. I want to leave you with this one provocative question to genuinely ask yourself right now. What problem can you solve faster or better with AI today? The internet gives you access to millions of people who have real problems they will happily pay to solve. Your job is just to find one of those problems, build the skill to solve it, and use AI to do it efficiently. Don't try to launch 10 businesses today. Pick just one single idea from this explainer. Build a sample. Put it in front of real people. I absolutely cannot wait to see what you build. Thanks so much for hanging out and learning with me today, and keep moving forward.